welcome back to Joy of Programming. This is going to be episode 2 of my series and playthrough through this game. If you don't know what this game is, it's a software engineering simulator that just came out a week ago at the time of this recording on Steam. And it's only about $12 on sale right now, so I highly recommend if you're interested in learning how to code in Python, or you're a computer science student, or even a programmer already. Check this out. It's really cool. Basically, what it is we are in our own virtual environment and we get to make machines, robots, and other really cool, unique assets work with actual Python scripts. This is great for beginners and intermediates and even advanced programmers to sharpen their skills and get bite-sized problem-solving abilities. Um, and yeah, it's honestly really fun. This is, as I said, this is episode 2. In our last episode, we went through if statements, if conditionals, and for loops in Python and those parts of the tutorial. In this episode, we're going to be continuing through the tutorial and using what we've learned so far to help us solve more problems. So I'm going to switch my screen here to the game. Perfect. We are on the screen and we're going to click continue for the next um, problem that we are going to face here. As I said before, we are not allowed to use generative AI because we want to try and solve these problems as best we can by ourselves. We can use the internet, like W3 Schools, Stack Overflow. That's totally fine. Um, and we can also obviously use pen and paper to sketch out ideas and whatnot. So I'm going to turn my volume up a little here. I also fixed the video and audio issues from last time, so that should be much better in this episode. So, if we take a look at what this is requiring us to do. So, in this tutorial, you need to combine what you learned from the previous 2 tutorials by combining a for loop and an ifs conditional. So, the goal is to drop off the boxes in front of or behind the conveyor belts. You may activate at most 2 conveyor belts. Okay, so that shouldn't be an issue so far because we only have 2 boxes on the conveyor belts. But if we take a look at what the problem is asking us to do, basically we need to check if there is something on the conveyor belt. And then if there is, we will move it. So this is going to be combining the last 2 lessons or Python concepts that we've learned so far. Um, so yeah, so thinking of how I want to do this. Um, so to start, I believe we'll change this to all underscore conv is honestly fine. Um, and then this can't just be the first; it needs to be all of the conveyor belts. So let's see, would it be conveyor belt dot is like find all? Okay, perfect. So we'll use this. Okay, so now what we did is we just created a variable that is equal to finding all of the conveyor belts. Perfect. And then, so now what we need to do, now that we have all of the conveyor belts available to us to check, we need to write a for loop. So for um, conveyor belts in all conveyor belts. Perfect. We will check if so now for loop, now we'll write an if statement. If let's see here. If um actually real quick, let's take a look at our syntax. So we will is transporting. Okay, so it'll be if conv dot get is underscore transporting. Okay, cool. So we'll write that. Let's do so if the conveyor belt dot get is transporting, and then we will go here. Oops, we'll do one more here. So if it's transporting, we will get targets. We'll set target speed. It will be conv dot set target speed, and we can just change that to whatever we want. 5. Last episode I used 3, and it didn't work as fast. So we just unlocked an achievement. 1 hour game time so far. Awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to X this out, and we will check to see if this Python script works. Yeah, so it should work perfect. And if we look at that, we have the box worked and number two, perfect. Awesome. Okay, great. So this section has been completed. Feel free to take a look at the code. And then also what is cool too is there is a virtual assistant and solutions for the current levels. I think the creator of the game, or I'm not sure if it's the creator, but they have the solutions posted. So we will finish here. Got our gold star, and we will keep on going. All right. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I'm going to cut it off there, keep it the video short. I think I'm going to start doing these videos just one video per problem so we have the full kind of time of the video to really take a in-depth approach and kind of look at why each solution works the way it does. So I'm going to cut the video off here. Thank you so much for watching. Also, part of the reason for this is because the next one I have a lot of footage for, the next solution and problem, and it took me a while to figure out. Got some funny moments in there for sure. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.